realistic deserts for your scenes. Add a plane, scale it up, and subdivide it a bunch. Add a displace modifier with a clouds texture and reduce the strength of the displace modifier to 0.05 and add a subdivision modifier. Add a desert HDRI for lighting and move into the shader editor. Make a new material and add a noise texture and plug it in to the base color. Increase the scale, detail, and reduce the roughness to look like sand. Add a color ramp in between and change the color sliders to add colors to your sand material. Use beige or yellowish orange tones for a sand color. Add another noise texture, plug it into a bump node and connect it to the normal input. Increase the scale to about 100 to 300 to get a nice bump detail. Now add one more noise texture, connect it to a bump node and plug the normal into the normal input of the previous bump node. This will give us a nice micro bump detail. Increase the scale to about 800 to 1000 depending on how the sand looks in your scene. Now add a wave texture and Ctrl Shift click on it to preview it. Change to diagonal and then adjust the distortion detail as you wish for the look of your sand. Use a color ramp to further dial in this effect. Connect this to a displacement and plug it into the displacement of the material. Reduce the strength to something low like 0.001 or even lower depending on your scene. Now add a UV sphere and use proportional editing to shape it into a tiny rock. Make a few more of these. The more variation you have, it's better. Move these rocks into a new collection and give them some different variations of the same sand material. Use different colors for a varied look. Now add a hair particle system to your ground plane. Set the number to about 2000 and use the new collection of rocks you made to render them. You can check the advanced settings in the hair particles to get random rotation settings. Also use 100 children particles to increase the density in the final render. You can weight paint and use the vertex group as density to distribute the particles on your system. You can do this by choosing the newly painted vertex group as your density in the particle system. You can add more particles with different sizes and variations for the final scene. Randomize the scale and rotation values to get a natural look. You can also add a cube with volumetric fog over your scene. I also scattered some dry wildgrass using G-Scatter. And that's how you can make realistic deserts for your scenes.